Okay, everybody, go. It's me, Gregory Mannarino. It's just terrible. Things are just not going well right now, and I don't like what I'm seeing. Anyway, before I even go there, this is my post-market report, and we are live. It is February 28th, 2023. I keep forgetting to put that in here, and people are there complaining about it. All right, anyway, look. How do I say this? Look, I don't want to set anybody off here in some kind of panic mode or anything like that. But what's going on here? Let's just put the stock market off to the side for now. What we are witnessing here globally is the financial system itself literally coming apart. I don't know another way to put this here, and it's deliberate. It is by design, and it is not going to stop. With regard to the market here, we just closed at the low of the year with regard to the Dow Jones Industrial Average. This stock market cannot get any traction after the MMRI crossed 250. I mean, come on, people. For months, you and I discussed right here, red line in the sand, red line in the sand, red line in the sand, 250. I mean, did we nail that to the wall? And I'm telling you where the next one is, and you know this already, it's 300. If we get to 300, okay, with regard to the MMRI, do you think any of this is going to appear the way that it does right now? No way. Let's just put some of that together here. What did we find out this morning? Food inflation skyrocketing. Global inflation continues to outpace anything or any projection that these freak show Federal Reserve Bank, European Central Bank, any of these central banks have put in our freaking face here. They're telling us it's contained. They're telling us it's transitory, it's temporary, it's peaking, which all of this has been a lie. And the sticky thing, which is the most obscene, absurd thing I think I've heard yet here. Exactly. We are on a knife's edge. Thank you, Jerome Powell. I see you're here with us, Jerome Powell. Yes, absolutely. We are on a knife's edge. It ain't going to take much to push this whole thing off of a cliff, people. And again, look, it's not just about the market. You all know that. We are marching towards what happens, right? Let me pose a question to all of you that are here right now. What will happen? First of all, let's set the stage here. What is the driver of this market? It's the debt market. Where is the biggest bubble in the history of the world? Where can it be found? In the global debt market, which includes the currency itself. The currency itself is part of the debt market. These are units of debt. They are not units of wealth. You and me don't even own these damn things that we work for, okay? They're owned by the issuing central bank no matter where you live in the world. They're owed back to the issuing central bank no matter where you live in the world. And not only are they owed back to the central bank, well, we owe them back plus interest that they create magically out of nothing. I want you to think about how perverted that is, but that's the truth. That's where we're at here. So we have a situation here where central banks continue to raise rates, and it's just absolutely absurd because every word they have told us since day one, which you and I discussed right here on this blog, we knew it was a big lie. Okay, what were they saying to us? Oh yeah, we're going to raise rates. Inflation is going to go away. It's going to be a miracle. Oh, don't worry, it's temporary. Yes, Janet Yellen told us it was transitory and temporary, and told us not to worry. She just told us that prices are going down, even though we just found out they continue to go higher. That's the most amazing part of this. The other day, whatever freaking day it was, when they floated out Yellenstein, that was the same day we got inflation data that proved, according to their own numbers, that inflation is continuing to rise. But she said, no, inflation is getting lower. Prices are falling. Make it up. You can't do it. Nobody can make this stuff up, but that's where we're at here. All right, so like I was saying, just going back to again, don't just focus on this freak show of a stock market, which again cannot get any traction since the MMRI broke 250. It doesn't seem to me right now that central banks are doing anything about this. Again, what have I been saying? What have we discussed right here? Without central banks directly intervening in the debt market to stabilize this thing, look at the market. This is just going to continue, and it's going to get a lot worse here. And if we continue to see, if we see MMRI 260, 265, 270, 280, 290, where do you think? You don't even need a functioning brain cell, not one, not even one. Where do you think this whole thing is going to go? Again, we don't have to guess. We have the ultimate tool, in my view. MMRI, Mannarino Market Risk Indicator, is the ultimate tool to gauge risk in this market. And risk in this market is rising. Instability in the debt market is rising. Insolvency in the debt market is getting out of freaking control, which means they got to find a new avenue to find ways to pump it full of cash, or this whole thing just implodes right now. Is it any coincidence to any of you? How many of you out here right now believe that it's any kind of a coincidence that we have this war expanding? Okay, promises to support their economy right out of the mouth of Janet Yellen. We're going to bankroll the Ukraine's economy here. Okay, we're going to do that. At the same time, we're watching the global economy fall off of a cliff. At the same time, we're watching inflation continue to rise. At the same time, we're watching personal debt, household debt, consumer debt surge out of control. At the same time, we're watching debts and deficits balloon. Any coincidence that all this stuff is converging at the same time, people? Do you see where we're going here? It's crazy. And on the economic front here, we got some more lovely news. So U.S. home prices continue to fall. Consumer confidence is dropping off of a cliff. My own home value, this is my house here, right? Fell, let's see, we're down 130, almost $140,000 since the peak with regard to my own house. Anyway, so that's it's just out of control. This system is breaking. It's in our freaking face. Okay, I think, at least I hope, that those of you that have been with me for any length of time are ready for what's coming, mentally, spiritually, physically, every way you can dream about here. You must be prepared for a worst case scenario, because that's exactly where we're going. And do you think this is by accident? How many of you out here, with a show of hands, I can see you, believe this is just happening right now? It's just that, just happening right now. And I'm telling you, it's really, really, really nerve-wracking to a certain degree to watch this unfold, realizing that a false flag, a black swan, Brad, something is going to occur. Some event is going to occur, and thousands of people are going to die. It's going to be a shock and awe moment to bring the world, or to cause the people of the world to back and fund to any amount a new world war. And nobody is going to be able to escape this. Honestly, no one is going to be able to escape what's coming here. With that said, let's look back over here. Gold and silver did put on nice gains today. Cryptocurrencies under a little bit of pressure. Crude oil caught a bid here. Okay, crude has been stuck in a range lately. But again, my take on crude is going much higher, much higher. Yes, Jay, Pearl Harbor 2.0, but I think a lot worse. I really do feel like a lot worse than that. Every event must be larger than the one that preceded it. The attack on Pearl Harbor, although we know this was delivered, they knew this was coming. And my dearest friend in the world, Ed Hall, rest your soul, he believed till the day he died at the ripe old age of 99 years old that was a setup. He said people knew it was going to happen. And this was a veteran of Pearl Harbor. And then, of course, we have the 9/11 event here right in the middle of the largest city on the planet Earth. So you can only imagine what they have in store for us next. I would not be surprised to see something like a tactical nuke go off somewhere. Nothing would surprise me here. And I mean nothing. Anyway, with that said, mother of all bubbles, Harry, yes, this is the mother of all bubbles beyond anyone's wildest dreams. We've never seen anything like it. And what are they doing? They continue to inflate it. They're continuing to inflate it right now. And it's just out of control here. No, I did not buy my house at the peak, TT. I paid a lot less than that. And then my house went up, peaked, and then came down. So I don't know where some of you like TT come up with these asinine things. It's okay, whatever. I guess it takes all kinds here. TT, lovely. Anyway, What else can I tell you, people? Let's now cover some questions from all of you here. I don't want these things to run too long. A couple of these went really, really crazy here. Anyway, so let's see. No, no, don't do the ghoul thing to me, please. No more ghoul stuff, guys. I gotta stop doing this. You know, when you were a kid, your parents told you if you kept doing something, you were gonna stick, and your face was gonna stick. Oh yeah, natural gas. What can I tell you? I've been telling you about natural gas for the longest time. It's extremely volatile. It has been off the Richter scale with regard to volatility as of late, but in the long run, energy, natural gas, crude oil going much higher. Copper, great investment. I'm looking at Tyler here. Tyler's asking me about copper. Absolutely. I think people should invest in copper as well. Absolutely. Wheat and corn. How about that? Another great investment. I mean, commodities. People look, commodities. How many times? Beans, bullets, unfortunately, and bullion. You know, look, yes, we need a means to defend ourselves, but we need a way to bring us all together at the same time. What are they doing to us? They're dividing us. They've been doing this forever. It's a mechanism that has worked since time immemorial, people. We can't let them do this to us. We can't let them do this to us. Anyway, it's crazy. Anyway, thank you, Stuart. I appreciate that. Mummy, man. Yeah, the man is a mummy. Yes, dioxin generally, what I was learning about medicine when I was in school, I learned that dioxin was generally bad for everyone. But no, not anymore. Dioxin is actually not so bad, I think. That's what they're trying to tell us. Unbelievable. Oh, thank you, TT. No, I'm sorry, bro. It was, I did not buy my house at the top. Probably pretty close. Well, I wouldn't even say because I put on a lot of value. I bought this house I'm in at 715. It went to like 840 or something like that, and then it came down. Anyway, thank you, Andrew. But anyway, that's it. Palladium. What can I tell you, people? I always talk about these stuff. Gold, silver, platinum, palladium. Silver, my favorite of all time. Gold will be my second favorite. Platinum and palladium, probably neck and neck here. That's where we're at. Mr. Cash and Carry. I think he's going to get the Fed vice chair. I would not be surprised to see this guy as vice chair. JEPI, long-term hold, pays a nice monthly dividend. I haven't added to it. I'm not planning on it right now. I will. I don't think anyone right now should be increasing exposure to the long end of this market, meaning holding an asset that only makes money when the market goes up. You understand? I've been doing an enormous amount of day trading over the past several weeks here. I've been in and out, long, short. I've been focusing a lot on that. Anyway, JPI is down. Well, yeah, the whole market's down here. You expect to buy an asset and it's going to immediately go straight to freak up? How about no? That's not investing, people. That's not the way it works. And I've told all of you since its inception that JEPI is a long-term hold, decades. Okay, this is not a trade. You want to trade? Use my brand new free trading system. I just did a whole video about it. And then you can expect price action to move in your direction immediately. If you're investing and trading are completely different things. Okay, and I just hope people understand these things. It doesn't seem like it though. Redbeard's Racing, thank you. Can China use the $2 trillion in bonds? Absolutely. 2 trillion. It's way more than that. Okay. Yeah, China can absolutely, if China wanted to, if they wanted to dump US debt en masse, they could crush the United States without firing a single shot. PSLV. I wouldn't want to own it, but I would trade it. But anyway, UNG. Absolutely. There's another one you can get involved in. There's so many ways here to make this system work for all of us here. But what we're looking to do, you and me, at least I think so, is weaponize the system against those that are trying to kill us. They're trying to kill us. They are trying to kill us literally. Okay. Not only are we going back into this feudal system, extreme haves and extreme have-nots, they're wiping out an entire class of people. And it's a terrible thing to see. It's happening right before our eyes. I mean, you and I knew this since like forever, and here it is. It's in our freaking face. Anyway, what can I tell you? It's crazy. It's crazy what we're seeing. But look, what do we got? We got each other, and I think that's the most important thing. Let them play their games. We're going to play our games. I think we're ready. I think you and I are ready for whatever they want to throw at us. I really do. I feel that way. We've been prepared for a very, very long time. We're watching things unfold that we've expected to see from a long time ago. I don't know what else to say there is to say about that. I mean, it really is unfolding just as we believed it would. And I'm here to tell you, people, that I think it's about to get a lot worse. Again, the debt market here is a time bomb. It's ticking louder and it's ticking faster. That's the driver of the world economy. It's the driver of the world markets, everything. It's the debt market. The system is debt-based. If they don't stabilize this, it's just over. Their end game is to obviously destabilize the debt market to such a point where it implodes, wipes out the stock market. Cash will just move into commodities. That's why central banks are hoarding gold, silver too. At this point, why the richest people are also doing the same thing. They're betting against the debt, becoming their own central bank, just like all of you and I are doing as well. That's where it's going to go. And with regard to the war, obviously this is expanding. It's going to expand much larger. And then, of course, they're going to blame the war on everything. Central banks already have their scapegoat. They're setting it up. The war is getting bigger. It's expanding. More people are dying. More funding for the war. And then when this, and it's going to happen, people, this false flag is going to occur. And then everything's going to just come down, the entire financial system with it. And they're going to say, there's your reason. Look over there, everyone. Look, that's it. That's it. Now we're going to save all of you. We have a brand new system for you. And this is it. And be happy, because that's all you're going to freaking get. I mean, come on. That's exactly what they're going to do. I don't think there's a person here that would disagree with that. Anyway, let's kind of wrap this up here. The big freeze, you know what? That's a good way to put it. The entire financial system is going to freeze. It's going to lock up. Once the debt market implodes on itself by design, which it will, everything's going to stop. Transactions will stop. No cash in the bank, no digits on your screen that you're able to get, no ATMs, nothing, okay? Money orders, checks, zero, all over. And I sincerely believe that is where we're going here. And I think it's by design as well. I really, really do. Anyway, that's pretty much where we're at, people, here, honestly. All right. So what else can we do? Thank you, Carlos. I appreciate that. I appreciate all of you. I really, really do, honestly. And I think you and I, all of us here, get it. And I think that's the most important thing, is just freaking get it. Cyber attack, absolutely. That you can expect something, everything. You can expect anything. Expect anything and everything. Expect something also that you would not expect. Expect the unexpected, because that's what they get. That's how they do it. They manage to pull these things off when everyone's looking over here, except you and me. They pull something off over here. It's always the same thing. It's a deception. You know, society is based on perception and deception. World economies, everything, the propaganda, it's all based on perception and deception. That's it. This is how the few have ruled the many since time immemorial. It's a clown freaking world. It really is. And it's a world where there are some that literally, and it sounds like a science fiction movie, but they want full control over the planet, every single nation, every single person. And this is central banks. Central banks. JP Morgan made the analogy yesterday, central banks being God. Okay. And we're going to feel the wrath of central banks, kind of like an Old Testament style wrath. I mean, you can't make this stuff up, but this is the truth. Yeah, aliens. I wouldn't be expecting, that wouldn't surprise me either. An alien landing right on the White House freaking lawn. Nothing at all would surprise me here. Anyway, people, look, we covered a lot here in this video. I do hope to see all of you here tomorrow. We do another live stream, and I will see all of you in the morning for my pre-market report as usual. Anyway, people, look, we got each other's backs. We got each other's backs, and that's the most important thing. At least I feel that way. And we're ready. We're ready for whatever they're going to throw at us. At least I hope we are, honestly. All right? This guy here loves you a lot from the heart. I mean it. I'll see all of you in the morning. Take care.